Hello everyone, welcome back to another day of Peglin. Today we got another custom build that came to mind, and this one is completely busted. This challenge is mainly to try and get the most damage possible. So I'm hoping to hit somewhere in the millions. So here's what we got. So we got Nimble, we've got Summoning Circle, and Reorbitizer. And basically all we've got here is everything in order to make as much crit damage as humanly possible. So again, I'm starting with so many good things, but that's literally because it's, again, all about trying to get the maximum amount of damage. So let's go ahead and give it a shot, see how it goes. And you know what? Sure, why not? Let's go with that. So we are not going to have any difficulties in this entire run here. Oh my god, that's insane. I know I said millions. I undersold that by a huge amount. Well, I'm just gonna heal and we're gonna continue. And we are going to try and take as many fights as possible, just so that we can actually get this to hopefully work. At 1658. Holy jeez. I am beginning to think I went a little too extreme. And by doing that, I think I may very well end up dying. I'm not sure what it is, but something is causing me damage. Now, I know I have the Wand's Ultimate Wrath, but I also have Popping Corn to mitigate some of that damage that I'm taking. But it feels like I'm taking damage from something else, and I don't know what that is. Oh, that's why. Okay. So basically the I'm just hitting so many orbs that the output I get is that huge. Okay. So unfortunately, there's a good chance that I will in fact die. Which I have to admit is absolutely astounding. Alright, well, that actually helps quite a bit. So I only took one healing item, which was the Popping Corn, because I wanted to have something to mitigate... mitigate my health loss from the Wand's Ultimate Wrath. I did not expect it to go this insane. How did he survive the first hit? Oh, okay. Dang, both of these are nice. Actually, no, this one's trash for this. This one's good. Should have maybe taken, following what I want to do with this build to get as much damage as possible. Taking the Echo would have probably been better, but currently survival is my my main problem. Did I not hit a crit there? Like, I feel like there's something I'm missing. I think if you go too high, you actually deal nothing. But yeah, I'm actually gonna die. Okay, that's mildly annoying. Okay. Yeah. So it is possible to go too high, otherwise you end up dealing nothing. It's trying. It's really, really trying. Alright, heal up. Oh, yes. Okay, now that the sash actually broke. Now that the sash is broken, I should be fine. Oh, we're saved. Thanks to that shot. Thanks to the sash. That's never gonna come into play. That is somewhat piercing, I guess. So it doesn't really work what I want to do. So I'm just gonna heal. Actually, that's not bad. Forgot about this little guy. Oh, come on. Jeez. All right. Sure. I don't really need the extra bombs, nor do I want them, because I don't want the extra bombs to be what dictates the damage I deal. All right. Let's just go with this. So I do have both the new fleece and the old, as you can see. So that's going to be helping with my damage a great deal. So one gives a permanent 1.3 times to my crits. The other one, every single time I do a crit, it increases my damage. Yeah, and this thing here is now being mitigated by the broken sash that I got. And as such, we are good. Yep, I went over the damage cap. I don't know if that actually counts for damage. That'll be interesting to see. Oh, I was like, what can I upgrade? Yeah, no, I don't want any of those. I mean, I'm perfectly fine with the absolute ton of orbs that I got here already. Oh, I was wondering what was causing the damage. I had taken, where is it? Where is it? Where is my dice? This thing. So whenever crit is triggered, apply a random debuff. I meant to take that in order to be able to hit them with Exploitable so that my damage would be even greater. Not exactly working out like I was hoping it would. So I do want to go that way. Because now it's they're dying to poison and whatnot instead of my actual damage. That doesn't matter. But yeah, the entire goal for today is just to make the most obscene run I could. And I do have the defresh potion, so even hitting nothing hits something. Bummer. Yeah, I took the meteorite as well in order to try and keep it in the air as long as possible. That plus magnet. So that would hopefully aim towards getting crits. Similarly with my orbs of choice, just create as much crit damage as humanly possible. There we go. Okay. Look at the absurd amount of debuffs he's got. Kind of gives me an idea for another build. Jeez. You know what? That 1 HP has been bothering me, so there we go. Sure, why not? I collect coins. Might as well use them. I do need to get to a shop, though, because I do want to remove an orb. Hey! You pick a very, very terrible time to show up, dude. This is not gonna go well for you at all. I'm not sure. Give him max HP, why not? So we're going to remove Pebble. The rest really doesn't matter. We do want to take the fight because we're looking to get to that maximum damage. Unfortunately, denied. Sure, why not? Give me even more money. It's nice that we get to face the painter, though. If I can hit him in the face with a huge chunk of damage like this, that'll make me happy. Alright. Apparently 2.147484 E-9, I think is what it says, is the maximum amount of damage you can reach before the game's just like, nah, you're done. Oh, whoops. Should not have skipped that, but I don't think it matters too much considering. Alright. Oh. I had purposely only taken a few refreshes so that as it's multiplying everywhere, it's not taking the bulk of the pegs that are hits. Don't get me wrong, it would be absolutely fun. But again, not what I'm after. Especially in this case where I don't get to deal damage most of the time. Alright, come on, give me something good. Dash through the flames. I was hoping for like a free removal event or something, but nope. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, no, I'm not going to take constricting chains. I don't think that's going to work very well for me. Go for gold would have been worth it, though, because -2, -3 is basically nothing. I mean, we have a sealed conviction, so -2, -3 is the least of my concerns. You know what? There. We're just gonna skip it. Probably should have taken the question mark, but I do want the shop. I'm never gonna get below 50, which means I'm definitely not gonna get below 25. Which was one of the reasons I did not take that relic, either of those relics, to be honest. I was wrong about going below those health before, but now there's no way I go below that. Actually, I could very well still die because we are against the Minesweeper. Which means a ton of red bombs. I think that's the worst possible boss for me. Originally I put the corkscrew in there as well, that pierces an additional enemy for every crit that you get. But again, if I pierce... well, actually I was wrong about that too, I guess. I just don't care about any of those. My original thought was that if I get to shoot for every single enemy, then I'm going to be able to maximize the damage. But now that I think about it, if I pierce, then I'm doing the maximum damage to each of them, so... But whatever. Now, I have no clue if there's any kind of leaderboards or anything along those lines for the most amount of damage you can deal. Be pretty cool if there was. Now, I know I said I wanted to get somewhere in the millions. At this point, I'm just hoping to get maybe an error. Error would be cool. What do I have that's causing piercing? Oh. I am giving them, what's it called? Transferency. Which actually works better for me because it actually increases the damage as they go through, considering there's so much of it. Okay. Red bombs. That's a bummer. This is gonna be another error. Yep. Oh, I think you got poisoned. There we go. Might as well heal. Nice. This is not the best map for damage, to be honest. Oh, there. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Oh, it didn't hurt that much. Right, right. I still have the Torn Sash. There we go. That's what's mitigating the damage for me. Eesh. Alright, and I'm actually going to remove one of these nimballs. They're not doing everything. Yeah, I'll take that, 'cause there's a good chance I could end up needing that for the boss with the red bombs. That was nice. Oh. All right. One last fight, and then we can see the absurdity of the damage that of the build I've made. Now, luckily here, I'm actually focusing all of my damage onto this one little guy. So I don't have as much to worry about. Never mind. Apparently I hit enough bombs to kill. Thought I was gonna get another shot, but I guess not. Alright, let's see. 100,000, 101 million. Maybe more because there's a dash and I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I don't know if that's always there or not. But, yeah. This is pretty cool. I mean, just to see the absolute limit of the damage you can consistently do. And Broken Sash saved the entire run. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. Do try to beat my my damage delta here of 101 million. If you have, let me know in the comments. And I'll see you all in the next episode. See ya.